If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Let's get into it.
Well, welcome back everybody to another exciting episode of TED Talks Guitars and Life. Man, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day wherever the day might take you. Well, my friends, it is time. It is time to put together the Tease SBH-HD Guitar Rescue Project, Rebuild, whatever you want to call it, Jack. I don't care what you call it, as long as you hang out and talk about guitars and life, my friends. Well, in this episode, we are going to reassemble. We have all of our parts in. There's a couple things I just make everybody aware of before I get into the action. So we do have a Wilkinson bridge plate, and we do have a Guyker hot rail pickup for the bridge. We do have a Music Lily black lipstick cover neck pickup. I did have a black Telecaster pickguard that should work just fine. I've got a black Kyash output jack plate jack. I've got some black tone and volume knobs from Kyash Music. I think that's aka Dobro. Brian sent it over. Hey, shout out to Searching for Tone. This guitar body and guitar neck was donated to the channel. Thank you, Brian. The only expenses we are bearing is the expense of the parts and my time. So we did have a black neck plate, 4 black neck screws. I did copacetically purchase a black control plate cover. And yeah, man, black strap buttons. I did go ahead and, Roy, I went ahead and got the black barrel string, rolling string guides, retainers, you understand. And unfortunately, the only black tuners I have are these. Yeah, guys, these are from the Partscaster. They're okay. I heard from a lot of you in the Partscaster vid about these tuners. They are non-branded. I don't know if they came from Temu. I don't know that they're junk. I didn't really play the Partscaster with these tuners on them, so I guess worst case scenario, if they're junk, we will replace them with black tuners at some point down the road. And electronic wise, I went ahead and opted. These are the electronics from the Xavier Pro 820 that I got from the good folks at Guitar Fetish. If you fancy a journey and want to check that out, look for Xavier in the playlist in the description below. And lots of other cool playlists down there as well. So these are 500K pots, which is good. Actually, they're not. Dang it, they're 250, guys. Why didn't somebody tell me they're 250? Why does this guy not hide his mistakes? We don't hide our mistakes at TED Talks Guitars and Life. I did copacetically, and I guess this is why, purchase 500K pots, and I guess we're going to be swapping pots out, guys. I also had already scratched the top of some of these pots and the lugs for a better solder cohesion. So now I just got to get them out of my little bag of tricks or box of tricks here. Where did I put those? Yeah, that looks like them. Yeah, man, those two right there. The box switch. Here's the thing about the Tease SBH body. So today, the new Tease SBH-E edition guitars have a deeper control cavity for wafer switches. These guitars, the SBH-HD, in order to put a wafer switch in here, did I mention the Wilkinson bridge plate? Yeah, we'll see if that works out. I would have to Dremel this out a little bit right here to get a wafer in there. Now, is a wafer switch worth it at this point? Well, I've already got a lot invested in the project, and I don't know the future of this guitar, what we're even going to do with it. Will I keep it? Will I sell it? Will we give it away on the channel? I don't really know. Put it in the comments what you think we ought to do with it. But yeah, man, it's just how much dremeling do I want to do versus just putting this box switch in there. But guys, I hate a box switch, and everybody knows that. I do have, just so you know, a copacetic wafer standing by, my friends, and lots of push-pull wire. That's the way I roll jack. And I don't know that I have, oh man, do we have to order more Pure Tone output jacks? Man, somebody call the Pure Tone output jack company, have them send me some jacks, jack. No, that's not the way life works, guys. I know it, man. I sure know it. Look at me. I'm going through all my drawers. I look like Chris in his vids, man. Shout out BCG5150. What's up, baby? I see you, cat. Yeah, guys, I don't have a Pure Tone output jack anywhere. Man, I hate to put that old janky output jack in. But I think I'm going to put it in today just to keep the project rolling. We can always go back and put a Pure Tone output jack in it. Yeah, I'm steadily looking. That's why it's noisy. This guy needs to pay attention. Well, it's Ted Talks Guitars and Life. You didn't expect me to pay attention, did you? That'd be kind of over the top, wouldn't it? Well, my friends, if you fancy a journey and if you hang on the channel, I know that you do. Oh, by the way, if it's your first time, welcome, Jack. Come back anytime and hang out with us some more at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Man, we got a live stream that hits every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Listen, I'm on vacation at the beach, that is. Hey, I got a vacation coming. I'm looking forward to that, Jack. But yeah, guys, man, why don't you run out to the kitchen, get yourself a snack, get you a Diet Coke, some popcorn, a soft pretzel. If Ella were here, she would recommend a Dr. Pepper Zero. Whatever you dig, baby. Get you some snacks, man. Go on and get up. We got work to do. Meet me back at the workbench right here. Let's get into it, Jack. Well, all right, my friends, just a couple of updates here. We did go ahead and copacetically put in the black pickguard with the black lipstick. That's a Music Lily neck pickup. And our Wilkinson, I didn't go ahead and snug down this because I want to get the strings on it to check out that bridge plate alignment. Okay. One thing I noticed about the Wilkinson series bridge that I don't really like is that there are no screws on the top end. So as I tighten the bottom end, this is coming off the body. Now I don't know that the string tension will somehow do anything to affect that, but it seems like there should really be some screws up here. So I don't know, guys. Should I drill through this plate? I don't know. but that's one consideration. I did also put on our strap buttons. The top one was fine by way of the Snuggalicious there. Shout out Snug. I did have to fill in this with some wood glue. Actually, I used Type Bond 3 and a couple toothpicks to get that copacetic. I forgot about this goodness right here on the output jack. I think you can kind of tell we've got, well, we got 8 holes and lots of cracking. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my CA glue and I'm going to grab my clear fingernail polish, and I'm just going to try to coat over those so that those cracks don't get any worse. I did go ahead and check my Kayash Music output jack will copacetically fit in 4 of those 8 holes. Yeah, man, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to grab the CA glue and I'm going to grab the clear fingernail polish, and we're going to start putting layers of that on. And again, it'll be a lot like this repair back here in that it won't be pretty at all, but it should keep the cracking from spreading. Okay, that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to deal with the cracks around the output jack. And then from there, in terms of the body, we're down to electronics and we should be on our way. So stick around, guys. Oh, great camera work. This guy has no idea what he's doing. Yeah, you just noticed? Critics are everywhere. Well, all right, my friends, the soldering iron is heating up. And so, while it's doing that, I thought I'd just visit with you a little bit about what we're going to be doing here. So, this box has served me very, very well. It basically emulates a Telecaster. Oh, I have a nut on there. That's just crazy. All right, and then yeah, man, where's my guys? Man, who keeps moving on my stuff? This guy never has his stuff together. Yeah, well, nobody expects me to have my stuff together but you. Critics are everywhere, guys. Anyway, my friends, it usually it mimics a control panel. So I could put everything on the control panel itself and still lay it on there if I wanted to. However, as much as my box has served me well, by the way, these are 500K pots, wafer switch, I'm going to have to put this capacitor on it. It's the only one I have. Yeah, it's that kind of day for me, guys. I thought I had a pure tone output jack for this rig. I thought I had a 47 orange cap somewhere. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, and I have an assortment of push-pull wire that I will be using to solder everything together copacetic-like. And so, yeah, man, that's what we're going to be doing. However, here's an update for you. Here's something new for everybody. For those of you who hang on the channel, you've seen this box. You know this box. Today, we retire the box. Oh, man. Let's have a sad pity party parade for the box. We're going to replace it with this bad boy right here. Yeah, man. So this is a piece of oak that Howard, you guys who hang on the channel know who Howard is from the Orange Crush Chronicles. Howard gave me a piece of oak. Man, this thing is sturdy, sturdy, sturdy. It came from a tree that fell in the front yard of the church. And he took that and he made everybody a couple of things with it. And I asked him one day, hey man, do you have a little slab of wood of some kind? I can make this little kind of Telecaster situation. And he said, sure enough. So we're going to be rocking that bad boy right there. And then something like that, Jack. And that'll give me just about the right placement of everything, as you can tell. Thus the outline of the control panel plate. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, I have scratched the top of the pots. I do have the pots where I want them to live. My soldering iron is heating up. And so in just a minute, we're going to commence with the soldering activities. Yeah, guys. So we'll be putting our cap right here on the middle lug, tone pot, and then on the back of the tone pot. We will be connecting the pots using the lug. The middle of the volume pot is going to be for the hot to the output jack. And we're going to do gold for ground on the output jack, and it'll live on top of the volume pot as well with some other grounding kind of wiring situation that we'll have. And this is a yeah, man, it's a hot rail situation, so it's a little different of a wiring schematic, but I think we can get it done, man. But anyway, guys, I'm about to go on vacation, and man, I hope that whatever it is you're doing today, man, that you're surrounded by people who love and affirm you, Jack. You know, man, people who get you, people who make you want to be a better version of you, man. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, guys. That's what you are for me, truthfully, man. It's the whole reason I keep doing this crazy channel. It's just to hang out with you guys, spend time with you, and the channel has brought me so much joy, man. I've loved guitar for decades, but I tell you what I love more than guitars, man. I love hanging out with you guys, man. I appreciate the friendships we've built together and all your love and support and encouragement. And you guys, yeah, man, you really do give me a lot of joy in my life. So I just dig hanging out with you. Now, unfortunately, because we don't have our orange cap capacitor, it usually has the long stems on it. And I use the long stems to bridge the wafer, but I don't have that. So I'm going to have to be using some wire to do that. And you'll see all this in the vid that's coming down the pipe here. But that's what we're going to be doing, man. We're going to wire this thing up. And let's see, anything else we can talk about? Yeah, I got the oob muted right now, paused as it were. And so this will give you a timestamp. It is Friday, it is lunch, and I'm soldering over lunch and listening to oob. So yeah, man, I think I'm gonna do the little fast forward scenario and get to soldering, man. You guys can hang out with me, and if something dicey were to happen, I will stop the fast forward to have a little conversation with you, Jack. Yeah, man, I absolutely will. But man, I just really do hope that you are having a good day, my friend. Yeah. Put it in the comments, man. What are you working on? What's happening in your neck of the woods, man? What's really going on where you are? Yeah. Let us know, man. Yeah, guys, so the Ellacaster is nearing completion, man. And that has really been a great project for her and I to work on together, man. And I just so appreciate everybody who's made that little journey with her possible, man. She is so happy. Yeah, man, she really is a happy gal about all that. So I just really, again, I know that this isn't an Ellacaster vid. This is a SBH-HD Rebuild vid, but man, just every chance that I get, I'm going to continue to thank you guys, man, for just for your love and your support and your encouragement. And Ooh, I got a black nut. That might be good. If I had it, do I have another one? That'd be nice. This guy needs to focus. Well, I might need to focus, but mind your business, man. Oh, I've only got one. Oh, well, that'll be all right. But yeah, man, I'm just going to continue to tell you guys each and every time that we hang out how much I appreciate those of you who made that guitar possible for Ella. She is really, really appreciative, and that finale vid should be posting sooner than later. So you'll probably be seeing that fairly soon, I would think. But yeah, I'm just getting some nuts on the other, that'll be on the other side of the control panel here. Yeah, you would think maybe I would put these things where I put all the same sizes together, man, but what fun would that be, Jack? Oh, what fun would that be, guys, if I had all my stuff together, man. I kind of like the look of this control plate. It's weird. It doesn't really feel metally. I mean, it is. It's just a very thin kind of a metal. So, but yeah, I think it'll be all right. Now I should be able to get this on here and still drop it in that board so that it holds everything all copacetic like. Yeah, the other thing, guys, I am going to have to test my theory. Yep. I am going to have to route the SBH body just a little bit. Couple things we need to do. One, I need to make the cavity just a little bit deeper so that I can get our, there it is. I had another washer somewhere. So I can get our wafer switch down in the pocket, as it were. So yeah, I'll be doing that, and I may need to widen it just a skosh, man. Just a skosh. The pots fit, the full-size pots fit width-wise. And I think the depth will be just fine for those. But it's really just a matter of making sure that everything is just, I like it to have a little bit of room to breathe. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, super loosey-goosey in there, but I do like things to be able to breathe, man. I surely do. Oh, doggone it, that happened the other day too, man. Oh, man. Friends, we've got our control panel all copacetic, And I'm just cleaning up some extra wiring here. Any kind of extra situations that I don't like. Yeah, man. Fairly straightforward enterprise today. And I think the maiden voyage of the yoke worked out just well. So, I always like to wind my output wires like this. Of course, I have so much wires attached to it right now. Way overkill. I'll be pulling that through for the output jack momentarily. All right, time to get the body out and do some wiring, Jack. Stick around. Well, all right, my friends. We have copacetically dealt with the electronics on the SBH-HD Rebuild guitar. A couple of corrections as we go, or at least one. I may think of another one along the way. Yeah, man. I mentioned earlier that I thought I would have to route out the control cavity to put this wafer switch in. Guys, I did not have to do that. So it does fit copacetically. And yeah, that switch is switching. I've got electronics and life is good. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and normal everything up. I'm going to be putting all of my pick guard screws in. Excuse me. Oh, who loves that sound? So satisfying, as Ella would say. So yeah, I still have the loosey-goosey bridge plate because I need to put the strings on it and make sure my alignment is good on this bridge plate before I screw anything further down. I'm not necessarily expecting trouble, but better to be safe than sorry. And I am going to have to get a file and file that pick guard right there. Everything else is pretty copacetic. I did have to put a toothpick in a wood glue, my Type Bond 3, in one of the control plate screw holes, the bottom one. It was a little off-centered for that control panel. I'm not quite sure why that's the case, but we made short work out of it. And I chose to go with the black pick guard screws as opposed to chrome. And yeah, that's what we're doing, man. Just normaling some things up here the best I can. before moving on to other things. Now, guys, where did you put my... Oh, okay, never mind. Whew, I thought we were going to get fired. Nobody's getting fired. Relax. Relax, 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 man. All right, guys, let me normal this thing up. Quit talking about it. And then we will move into reassembly. We'll throw some strings on it. And we'll see what happens, man. We'll see how far we can get. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to necessarily get the tone samples today or not. But if I can, I can. If we can't, we can't. That's just the way life works, my friends. So, yeah. Oh, guys, man. How did you let me... Somebody's gonna get fired. Just relax. But dang, man. When I keep missing screws, you got to tell me, man. Dang. This guy has no idea what he's doing, does he? Oh, yeah, you're just now figuring that out? Welcome to the party, pal. To quote the greatest Christmas movie ever made. Welcome to the party, pal. All right, guys, now I believe we've got everything. One of my friends, I'll go with that. One of my friends and his wife watch the channel. And my friend, apparently, guys, I have a reputation of being a little bit of a, stickler, maybe is the word I would use. Someone who finds fault with basically every guitar that I've ever seen. And I'm not trying to be that guy. I just, you know, I guess I am. I don't know. But, and so my friend was talking to me. He said, yeah, my wife and I were out the other day, and we were at this establishment. We were looking at a very expensive product. And they were looking at it really close. And this very expensive product had this really cheap plastic kind of stuff instead of like a real quality part. And my friend's wife says to him, boy, Ted would never go for that. Oh, man. All right, guys. If you had a line, where would 10 be? I'm thinking 10 would be right here, right? Yeah, why not? I know. I probably shouldn't have got the thing with the lines on it, but, you know, I just thought I've never had a knob that had lines on it before. Why don't I just get one of those, Jack? I wonder if that's a 1.5 mil. If it is, let me save myself some frustration and aggravation. Oh, it is not. Of course it's not. I guess what I could do is tighten it up a little bit first. That's too much. But I just thought that was precious, man. It's not like he said to her, Ted would never go for that. She said to him, Ted, never go for that. Oh, now I don't know. Does that make sense? All the way down would be that way. Maybe I should do it where that's all the way. Yeah, okay. I can't believe we're watching him do this. I can't believe it either. I don't know, man. Did anybody make it this far in the vid? That's what I want to know. Put it in the comments, guys. I made it to the knob. All right, so I'm gonna go that high noon is 10. Now, is that going to work? It could work. And I'm trying to hold the knob up a little bit so it doesn't spin on that. Spin? No. So it doesn't spin on that plate. All right, so if that's 10, that's 0. I don't know, guys. I just think it looks kind of sharp, man. That's what I think. I just think it looks sharp, and I've never had knobs like that, so. All right, 10 is high noon. I like that situation. Yeah. So apparently I have a reputation. I don't know, man. I don't purposely like enjoy, all evidence to the contrary, pointing out things that are wrong with products, or at least not to my liking. I just think, you know, man, when you have a channel and you're trying to help people, offering an assessment of what you really think is probably really could be more helpful than just saying, yeah, everything is great. Everything I buy is great, you know. Everything I buy is great. Everything I do is great. You know, no mistakes. Oh, man, I make, as you guys know, man, I make a ton of mistakes. All right, so high noon is going to be 10. And, of course, that one's just a little bit higher than the other one. Perfectionist much. I don't think I'm a perfectionist. Somebody's going to say, there he goes again, OCD guy. I think it's OCD. I just think I like my stuff the way I like my stuff, Jake. All right. What have we done? We got our knobs. We got our switch tip. We got our neck flat. We got everything all copacetic. We did deal with that situation down here. There's still 8 holes. I didn't fill the other 4, guys. I just got to where I could live with it. And all right, my friends, from here, we've got to put some tuners and some string trees on a guitar neck, and then we need to reassemble this bad boy. See what we got. But that's going to have to be another video, my friends. Hey, special shout out to the Jacks for your love, support, encouragement, and edification. And thanks to all of you for taking any time at all to hang out on another crazy adventure at TED Talks, Guitars, and Life. Thanks again for Brian and Searching for Tone, for Tease Guitars for making quality gear, Jack. Man, I'm looking forward to putting this thing together. That'll be the next vid on the SBH-HD Rebuild Project. Man, you guys are the best.
Well, as always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Hey, rock on with your bad selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.